We're going back to Dominaria to find the Dominaria's Knight. IL, Knight of Windgrace, has an Activate 2, create a Dominaria's Knight token. And this is from the Dominaria set. And there are exactly 4 cards from that set that create these tokens. This is where I joined the game. I missed the first couple of years. History of Dominaria is a saga, and the first 2 chapters creates 2 Dominaria's Knight tokens. So we can begin to build up a stack. There's a spell, Call the Cavalry, just for 7 mana, creates 2 Dominaria's Knight tokens, and Sergeant at Arms has an Activate 1, create 2 Dominaria's Knight tokens. So just the 4 cards that make them, but they make quite a few of them, and we're going to see what happens now when we get them into play, and we'll have a look at the Dominaria's Knight token. As I said, I joined the game at this point. I used to play Paper Magic in the kind of mid-90s, just after it started, really. And I used to play with a group of friends locally where I live, and then stopped playing for a lot of years. And then a friend who was in my very first coalition introduced me to Puzzle Quest. And here I am. So my first coalition was actually a group of people who I used to play Paper Magic with, which was good fun. But it wasn't an especially active coalition. There was only a few of us. So it's a pleasure to be in with a bigger group now. Right, there's History of Dominaria doing its stuff. It's created the first 2 tokens. And the second chapter is going to do the same. Still got that graphical glitch with the support cards. Sergeant at Arms is going to be useful. I think we should be able to get down. There we go. And that's going to create next turn an Activate gem. Oh, Greg gets a 5 match. I don't approve of that kind of behaviour. So yeah, I've got a bit of nostalgia for Dominaria's Knight because it was my first proper set. It was standard when I joined. I picked up these cards quite quickly, and it was quite a good way for me to win games early on. Back when I was starting out, I used to really enjoy them. And my very first proper non-Origins Planeswalker, there's the Call the Cavalry, was Elspeth, who seemed immense to me compared to those, rubbish little 50 gold Planeswalkers. We have killed Greg, so we're going to have to go to the battle log and have a look at our token. But that's fine, we can do that. Yeah, Elspeth, who 7+7 for white, that was unheard of. It was incredible for me. There's our Dominaria's Knight token, so it's common, which I think it should be. It has first strike, it's 2/2, it's white, and has the creature type Human Knight. So you can see how easy it was to meet objectives of different events. It's got first strike, it's a human, it's a knight, I'm summoning these stacks of tokens. You saw how easy it was to get a little stack of them going quite quickly. Got a 15/15 creature, didn't I, in the end, that killed Greg. So there we go. And there's the artwork. I really loved the artwork as well. I think the detailing on the horse's muzzle, on the shield, on the armour of the knight, on the sword, I think it's an absolutely wonderful bit of detailing. If you've watched the last couple of videos that I've put out, you might not be surprised to learn that the artist is Dan Scott. So I've talked about him quite a lot. He did the Knight token, the White Vigilant Knight token, and a million cards in Magic the Gathering, and loads have made their way to Puzzle Quest. So there we go, a bit of nostalgia for me. Dominaria's Knight.